approaching Mount Carmel. There's Caesarea down there. It's actually a neat spot. You can get a whole cabin up here, and there is a little fire pit here. If you want to, I once had some small fireworks I was setting off. I didn't light a bull on fire, but that is kind of fun to come up and have kids look out and maybe stretch forth their hand and see if there's a cloud the size of a man's hand. There is today. Rain coming. And if you want, you could then race like a chariot all the way down to Beersheba. See what that was like with the rain coming. What's over here? Jezreel. Okay, let's go into Galilee. So, Nazareth, Shunem. If we need to move things around, we can do that. They get moved over the years with mowers and water and everything. Nain, and we're going north towards Galilee. Again, Endor, Mount Tabor, Cana. Got Magdala over there by the fence. Tiberias. We have a sign that says Mount of Beatitudes. I think that was closer to the water. And then if we're over here in Capernaum, there were a few more signs. They may have fallen down into the water, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Got Sea of Galilee and Bethsaida. I don't think those were that far apart. We can realign. But if you're on the Jewish side and you're looking across, that would have been over here, would have been Tiberias. So a city set on a hill cannot be hid, or maybe some of the ones on the Greek side that way. And it's neat to get down on the rocks and have your cabin, hear how sound travels over water. So when Jesus pushes out his boat and gives a sermon there, he would have been heard more easily. And also if there's a crowd rushing him from the shore, he could get away and stand on a boat and give a sermon a little more peacefully. I actually had kids jump in a couple different times. It's about 5 feet in the middle, the way we dug it out. And there is constant water flow coming from Crown Lake, which is on the upper side of that dam. There's a pipe. There's just a little bit today because it hasn't rained for a few days, but there is a little spring up in the couple springs up there, and that produces a flow all the way down into Jordan. Dan has been covered up. Dan's in there somewhere. We actually had some sheep kept in this little hut. A neighbor brought his sheep over and we actually got to use live sheep, part of our Bible Lands Park experience. And then up here we have the ski area. Okay, ran up. That's Sidon, and Galilee's just on the other side of that hill, straight in front of us. And this is the ski dock, and we call it the Antioch Ski Pier, sticking out. It's a little exaggerated, but that's the Med. We're looking south at it. You can actually canoe out. It's a lot of work to get a cabin organized like that, but to go into the Crete and Cyprus, there's 2 islands in the middle of the Mediterranean ski sea there. There's actually fire pits on each one if you want to do something, but that's more than just a regular activity period. That's a cabin activity at night or something. So yeah, enjoying making up themes with this. A night theme, morning theme, battle theme, ladies, men, whatever different